You're driving, music on, sun shining, everything's perfect. Suddenly, an amber engine-shaped light pops up on your dashboard. Instantly, your mind races. What's wrong? Is it serious? How much will this cost? The check engine light, officially the malfunction indicator lamp, can turn any good day into a stressful one. But here's the truth. It's not a verdict, just a message from your car. Most drivers panic, but understanding this light is the first step to taking control. Today, we'll break down what the check engine light means, why it comes on, and how you can handle it confidently. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do when that light appears. Let's get started. The check engine light is a small but powerful indicator on your dashboard, and it's part of your car's onboard diagnostic system, or OBD. This system acts as your vehicle's internal health monitor, constantly checking for issues that might not be obvious to the driver. Since 1996, every car sold in the United States has been equipped with this OBD system. It's designed to keep an eye on everything from your engine's performance to your car's emissions output, ensuring your vehicle runs efficiently and meets environmental standards. The system is always working in the background, scanning for any irregularities or malfunctions. When the OBD detects something unusual, like a sensor reading out of range, a misfire, or an emissions problem, it logs a trouble code in the car's computer. This code is a digital clue for mechanics, and it's what triggers the check engine light to appear on your dashboard. The light is your car's way of saying, "Something's not right, please pay attention." But here's the catch. The check engine light itself doesn't tell you exactly what's wrong. It's a general warning, not a diagnosis. The problem could be as simple as a loose gas cap or as complex as a failing catalytic converter. If the light is steady, it usually means the issue isn't urgent. You can keep driving for now, but you should schedule a checkup soon to avoid bigger problems down the road. Ignoring it for too long could lead to more expensive repairs. On the other hand, if the check engine light is flashing, that's a sign of a serious problem, often a severe engine misfire. This can quickly damage your catalytic converter, which is a costly component to replace. If you see a flashing light, it's important to slow down and pull over as soon as it's safe. Continuing to drive could cause major engine damage or even leave you stranded. Driving with a flashing check engine light is risky. The longer you drive, the greater the chance of causing expensive or even irreversible damage to your engine and emissions system. In this situation, it's best to call for roadside assistance or a tow truck. Getting professional help right away can save you from a much bigger headache and repair bill later. Understanding what your check engine light is telling you and how to respond can help you keep your car running smoothly and avoid costly repairs. The light is your first clue that your car needs attention, so don't ignore it. So, what usually triggers the check engine light? The most common culprit, a loose or faulty petrol cap. It's a simple fix but often overlooked. Faulty sensors, especially the oxygen sensor, are another frequent cause. Problems with the emission system, like a failing catalytic converter, can also trigger the light. Worn spark plugs or ignition coils can cause misfires, reducing performance and harming the catalytic converter. These issues are often routine maintenance, but ignoring them can lead to bigger problems. Addressing these common causes early can save you time and money. Let's talk about what to do when the light comes on. When the check engine light suddenly appears on your dashboard, the most important thing to remember is, don't panic. Take a deep breath and stay calm. Panicking can cloud your judgment and make it harder to respond safely. Instead, focus on assessing the situation with a clear mind. Your car is giving you a warning, not an immediate disaster. So let's figure out what it's trying to tell you. First, look closely at the warning light. Is it steady or is it flashing? This detail is crucial. A steady light usually means there's a minor issue, but a flashing light can signal something more serious, like a misfire that could damage your engine or catalytic converter. If the light is flashing, don't take any chances. Safely pull over as soon as you can, turn on your hazard lights, and stop the engine. Continuing to drive could cause expensive damage. If the light is steady, pay attention to how your car is running. Is it driving normally, or do you notice anything unusual? Listen for strange noises, feel for vibrations, and watch for any warning signs on the dashboard. Take a moment to check for odd noises, unusual smells, or a sudden loss of power. These symptoms can help you figure out if the problem is urgent or if you can keep driving for a short while. One of the simplest things you can check is your petrol cap. Sometimes, a loose or missing cap can trigger the check engine light. Pull over safely, get out and inspect the cap. Make sure the cap is tightened until you hear it click. This ensures a proper seal and can often resolve the issue if the light was caused by a fuel vapor leak. After tightening the cap, drive your car as you normally would. If the petrol cap was the culprit, the check engine light may turn off after a few trips as the system resets itself. While you're checking things, pop the bonnet and take a look under the hood. Look for any loose hoses, disconnected wires, or visible leaks. Sometimes a simple visual inspection can reveal the source of the problem. Don't forget to check your oil and coolant levels. Low fluids can cause your engine to overheat or run poorly, and ignoring them can lead to much bigger, more expensive issues down the road. If the check engine light stays on, or if you notice your car isn't running right, like rough idling, stalling, or poor acceleration, it's time to dig deeper. Don't ignore these signs, as they could indicate a more serious problem. The next step is to read the trouble code stored in your car's computer. Most cars built after 1996 have an OBD-II port, which lets you access these codes with a simple scanner. Using an OBD-II scanner is straightforward and can give you valuable information about what's wrong. In the next section, we'll walk you through exactly how to use one and what to do with the results. Meet the OBD-II scanner, your DIY diagnostic tool. This device plugs into your car's diagnostic port, usually under the dashboard. OBD-II scanners are affordable and easy to use, even for beginners. Some are simple plug-in devices. Others connect to your phone via Bluetooth. Plug it in with the ignition on, engine off, and follow the prompts to read codes. The scanner will display a code like P0420 and often a brief description. This info takes the guesswork out of diagnosis. Now you have a starting point for fixing the problem. With this tool, you're no longer in the dark. Let's decode what those error codes mean. You're ready for the next step. OBD-II codes might seem cryptic at first glance, but once you understand their structure, they become a powerful tool for diagnosing your car's health. These codes are generated by your vehicle's onboard computer whenever it detects something out of the ordinary. Instead of guessing what's wrong, you can use these codes to zero in on the issue quickly and efficiently. The first letter of the code tells you which system is affected. For example, P stands for powertrain, which covers the engine and transmission. B is for body, relating to things like airbags and seat belts. C means chassis, which includes systems like ABS brakes and suspension. And U is for network, which deals with communication between different modules in your car. Knowing this helps you immediately narrow down where to look. The numbers that follow the letter provide even more detail. The first digit tells you if the code is generic, meaning it applies to all cars, or if it's specific to your car's manufacturer. The next digits pinpoint the exact problem, such as a malfunctioning sensor or a particular circuit. This system makes it possible for both professionals and DIYers to understand what's going on under the hood. Some codes pop up more often than others. For instance, P0442 points to a small evap leak, which is often as simple as a loose petrol cap. P0420 means the catalytic converter isn't working as efficiently as it should. P0171 and P0174 indicate the engine is running too lean, while P0172 and P0175 mean it's running too rich. These codes are common across many makes and models, so learning what they mean can save you time and money. Each code points to likely causes. For example, a lean or rich code could be triggered by a faulty oxygen sensor, a vacuum leak, or even a clogged fuel injector. A catalyst efficiency code might mean your catalytic converter is failing, or it could be a problem with the sensors that monitor it. By understanding the possible causes, you can avoid unnecessary repairs and focus on what's most likely wrong. The internet is a valuable resource for decoding these errors. There are countless forums, videos, and guides dedicated to specific codes and car models. By searching for your code online, you'll often find step-by-step tutorials, common fixes, and advice from people who've faced the same issue. This can help you decide whether it's a simple fix you can handle yourself or something that needs a professional's touch. Remember, reading the code is just the beginning. The real work starts with investigating the root cause. Take notes on the symptoms your car is showing and compare them with the information you find. Sometimes, a single code can have multiple possible causes, so a careful approach is key. Use the code as a guide when talking to your mechanic or planning your own repairs. Bring your scan results and any research you've done. This not only helps you communicate more clearly, but also shows you're an informed car owner, which can lead to better service and potentially lower repair costs. With this knowledge, you're empowered to take control of your car's maintenance. Understanding error codes means you're no longer in the dark when that check engine light comes on. You can make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary stress. Now that you know how to interpret these codes, let's explore some practical fixes you can try at home, even if you're new to car repair. Many check engine light issues are easy DIY fixes. If it's a petrol cap code, replace the cap. It's cheap and simple. For sensor issues, try cleaning the mass airflow sensor with a special cleaner. Replacing spark plugs is a beginner-friendly job with basic tools. Follow online guides for your car model. After repairs, use your OBD-II scanner to clear the code and turn off the light. Take a test drive. If the light stays off, you've fixed it. If it returns, the problem may be more complex. Don't be discouraged. Diagnosing what isn't wrong is progress too. DIY repairs save money and build your confidence. But know when to call in a pro. Here's when to visit a mechanic. Sometimes professional help is the best choice. If the check engine light is flashing, stop driving and call for assistance. Serious damage can happen fast. If repairs are beyond your skills or tools, like fuel pumps or deep engine work, see a mechanic. If you've tried fixes and the light keeps returning, the issue may be complex. Mechanics have advanced tools to pinpoint tricky problems. Trust your instincts. If you're unsure, get help. Being informed helps you communicate clearly with your mechanic and avoid unnecessary costs. The goals save money on simple fixes and know when to get expert support. The check engine light can be intimidating, but you're more capable than you think. With a little knowledge and the right tools, you can tackle many issues yourself. Every expert started as a beginner. Don't be afraid to learn and try. Using an OBD-II scanner puts you in control and saves you money. Mistakes are part of the process. Each one teaches you something new. Online communities and tutorials are great resources. Use them. Next time that light comes on, approach it with curiosity, not fear. You have the power to understand and care for your car. For more car care tips, follow the channel. You've got this. Drive with confidence.